contract.
Gotcha. Okay, I want to get in some of these responses that are coming in on the Hotberry. Shout out to everybody hit me up. So far, based on the question of whether or not people feel as though it should be about give and take, or whether they feel it should be about being in an unconditional relationship, I have a respondent, a female, who says it should be give and take, but most people only like to take. All right, so that's one female who says that most people like to take. Another respondent, a male, says unconditional. It should be unconditional on both sides of the fence. Another respondent says it should be unconditional because with give and take, you don't always get in return what you put in. With a hashtag of I should know. So obviously he is going through something right now. Another respondent says it should be give and take. So we got some convincing to do, Doc. Most people still subscribe, and it's trending towards most people thinking it should still be about give and take. Another respondent says that it should be about unconditional love. Another one, unconditional. All right, so unconditional is picking up some traction. Let me read this response from one of these responses that I got in here, if this would cooperate with me. I'm getting too many messages that I can't read one because it's being overshadowed by another. All right, so let me go back to the doc while I try and sort this out. And shout out to everybody hit me up. Like I said, I do apologize. There are so many coming in right now that it's even hard to read the ones that we have. But thank you guys for keeping it locked in. So, Doc, we still have a ways to go. Most people still think that it should be give and take. You have some people actually saying you don't even get what you give sometimes. So, you know, why would you want it to be unconditional? They feel as though it should be a situation where you give a little, you get a little.
Yeah, except that in a system like that, there is no such thing as an even give and take. There's no such thing as fairness.
It never is.
The way I like to describe it is give and take operates on a scale somewhere between 1 and 99%. And so that scale slides in between 1 and 99. So you might give 1 and expect 99 in return. Or sometimes you give 20 and get 80 in return. In terms of actually conceding is both 0 and 100. You give 100 and expect 0 in return. And when someone gives 100 with no expectation of return, that person psychologically is in a very, very different place. And so when you have two people in a relationship like that, that relationship has now moved from contractual to covenant love. It is a very, very different concept than the one that has been bred in us over many, many years.
It certainly is different. It's new. It's like mind-blowing to even consider it, because I'm sure that a lot of people, don't even think that it's possible, although it does sound like a beautiful, wonderful thing. Let me read another response that I'm getting in on the Hotberry. A male says that shouldn't love be everything? There's different levels of love. Love isn't just one-dimensional. Love is literally a double-edged sword. It hurts, it heals, it prevents, it's joy, etc. Life is give and take. So this person seems to think that with everything, and I hate to keep using this word, Doc, I have to say balance, but that's just like what we have always been taught. Like there's this balance.
Right.
So that person thinks that. Another respondent, a female, says that those who have been brought up the old school way, in behavior terms, old people children, we know of unconditional love. So the old people children know about unconditional love. That is so true.
No, I feel like the young people know too.
Young people know but unconditional love? Okay. Another respondent says that I love my man unconditionally, and he loves me unconditionally. It's sweet. Be honest, truthful, and respectful. All right, so we're getting some young people, Doc. Basically, I guess they want it. I don't know if they have it, but they're wanting this thing that you're talking about, this unconditional love, because it sounds great.
Of course, I'm telling you, it is the best place to be. Now, the fear of moving to unconditional love is very, very threatening, because we all want to be loved. We all need to be loved. And so what keeps us in that place of contractual love is, number one, experiences in the past and fear of the future. The beauty of unconditional love is that when